It's still early, dawn has just begun to rise, and the smell of diesel drifts beneath the skies. I touch the steering wheel like someone making a prayer, and feel God whisper softly, "Son, I'm always there." The road is wide and this whole land fits inside. From north to south, every town in its stride. I ride with courage, faith burning bright within, for I know God guides each mile my truck begins. The sunrise paints gold across the morning light, and I think of my home, the love holding me tight. The faces I left behind never disappear, for distance is big, but love is always near. The early miles greet me like an old wise friend, saying, "Keep going, I'm here till the end." And the engine hums like a storyteller grand, sharing secrets only truckers understand. And when the wind shakes the cabin, strong and free, I know God is steady, watching over me. He doesn't judge my failures, my wounds are where I've been, but by the faith I carry deep within, I keep riding the road that God designed for me, through curves and storms and all I cannot see. If the night grows heavy, His light sets me free, like a lighthouse shining through eternity. I keep rolling the road that God laid for me, and every mile is part of my destiny. Where He steps forward, I follow faithfully, and where He calls my name, I say, "So let it be." At the next truck stop, I find people like me, truckers of strong spirit and humble dignity. One shares coffee, another shares a tear, and I see God's love in every story I hear. Laughter fills the morning's weary air, and every tale reminds me life is meant to share. One man lost someone out on the road, another found God under a heavy load, and hearing them all, I finally see this road is healing, truth and destiny. Later the hot sun burns across my glass, and I sing an old hymn as the long hours pass. Dust rises dancing like blessings in the breeze, and I feel God's presence bring my spirit ease. Beyond the mountain curve lies a valley glowing bright, and I think only God can make a scene this right. And even when exhaustion weighs heavy on my soul, He gives me strength and makes my spirit whole. For the road is long, but my faith is strong, and God arrives early, never late, never wrong. I keep riding the road that God designed for me. And when the night grows deep and sleep begins to fight, I stop, breathe, and let God restore my might. I look at the sky, stars spread across the dome, and it feels like God himself wrote, "You're never alone." Longing hits hard but never breaks my stride, for love stays alive no matter the miles wide. I close my eyes remembering everything I've been through, and realize I survived because God carried me too. I keep riding the road that God designed for me, and as long as I live I will always see He's the one who drives the wheel inside of me. Midnight falls and the radio hums low. I keep on driving steady where I need to go. City lights were left miles behind. Now it's me, the road, and God giving peace to my mind. My thoughts drift far back home again, to the ones I miss while the night remains. But in the engine's hum, I learned one thing: even far away, God never stops watching over me. And when the sleep begins to fight me hard, I breathe deep so I won't disregard that the one who leads me never sleeps at night. He sends his angels to hold me tight. On this faith road in the midnight hours, I see God shining through the curves and the power in the headlights, cutting strong in the wind that surrounds, in the strength that lifts me when my soul feels weighed down. And even when loneliness comes slow to stay, I hear his gentle whisper say, "My child, stay steady, you'll never lack a thing, for I'm with you in everything." The dark sky slowly starts to glow, golden colors telling me the sun will soon show. Every new day is a present from above, a reminder of God's everlasting love. I see other trucks crossing the far-off line, each with its story, its journey, its own design. And I think how in this wide, wandering land we're brothers guided by the same holy hand. And when the weight grows heavy on my chest, I drive soft and whisper a prayer of rest. Lord, give me courage to drive one more mile, and let my wheels leave peace behind for a while. On this faith road lights shining through the curves, and the power in the headlights cutting strong in the wind that surrounds, and the strength that lifts me when my soul feels weighed down. And even when loneliness comes slow to stay, I hear his gentle whisper say, my child, stay steady, you'll never lack a thing, for I'm with you in everything. And when the heavy rain falls hard on the glass, I remember storms in life all past. There are times of battle, times to breathe, long endless nights and mornings to believe. The road is wise, it teaches slow, when God speaks softly in each mile I go. And if I stumble, rushing to arrive, he lifts me up and keeps my spirit alive. On this faith, the road in the midnight hours, I feel God in every unexpected detour, in the engine roaring firm, in the horizon calling, in the love that warms my soul when fear is crawling. And when the sunrise breaks the sky again, I thank him for another day of grace renewed within, for nothing is missing for those who trust his guiding hand and drive beside him across this land. The midnight fades, the day begins to rise, and I roll on guided by the one who never denies. Another stretch, another blessed portion of a road, with God steering beside me wherever I go.
Another dawn rises in the rearview mirror. The pink sky tells me God is drawing near. I shift the gear, hear the engine hum, and feel the peace that only comes from him. The smell of coffee warming in the cup, the weight of tired days trying to rise up. But I keep rolling, for I know I'm not alone. He guides every mile my wheels have ever known. And this wide, wide road becomes a hymn when faith keeps every shadow growing thin. Through mountains and valleys the wind has traced, I find God in every curve his hands have shaped. Foot on the road, heart in the sky, under pouring rain or burning sunlight. I'm a trucker, yes, but a child of Christ, and he's the one who drives my life's direction. When my headlights cut through the night, through the darkness pressing tight, I say, Lord, take the wheel of my protection. Foot on the road, heart in the sky. Loneliness sometimes tries to come close, but God's own voice is louder than my ghost. A gospel song starts playing on the radio, and missing my family fuels the faith I hold. At the roadside station, a brotherly smile, a handshake strong, a prayer for the miles. That's how life teaches, with gentle hands. Those who walk with Christ never fear where they stand. And sometimes the night grows heavy and long, feels like begging me to turn around. But I know God writes my every song and lifts the weak when they fall to the ground. Foot on the road, heart in the sky, under pouring rain or a burning sunlight. I'm a trucker, yes, but a child of Christ, and he's the one who drives my life's direction. When my headlights cut through the night, through the dark pressing tight, I say, Lord, take the wheel of my protection. Foot on the road, heart in the sky. And when the world tries to make me stop, I remember I was made to rise to the top. Faith is a steering wheel I will not release, and God is the destination that fills me with peace. So I keep going, steady and strong, with a lighter heart that pushes me on. If the road is long, my soul is longer still, for the Lord clears every mile by His will. And when the sun sinks low beyond the hill, I park the truck and let my heart beat still. I watch the sky covered in glittering stars, and think of all His lessons stitched in my scars. I close my eyes and whisper thanks for strength to go and peace to stay, and for another day He led the way. Foot on the road, heart in the sky. Even when fear whispers its bitter cry, I hold on tight, for my God is faithful, and His love keeps every journey graceful. When the new dawn brings its hopeful shine, painting tomorrow with His design, I'll sing loud for all to hear and say, with God steering my life, I'll always find my way. Foot on the road, heart in the sky, with God forever my guiding light. And when the headlights of those passing by flash across my mirror in the midnight air, I remember that every stranger out there carries dreams and fights their battles somewhere. So I lift a quiet prayer for each one, for every soul pushing through the day's demands. May God protect the heart of every traveler, and let no one feel alone across these lands.
The moon sinks low, making room for morning light. A gentle chill slips into the cab once more. I take a sip from the last of my coffee, let the engine rumble like a waking roar.
The road hums steady beneath the rolling wheels, and the world awakens slowly in the glow. The sunrise spills like gold across the fields, painting every valley curve and shadow. And in that moment I can feel faith rise, like God Himself is holding on to me, saying, child, stay strong and lift your eyes. I'm with you in every mile you see. Under
If the longing hits, I sing out strong. If tiredness comes, He makes me strong. And when night falls and the silence grows near,
His light turns every shadow bright and clear. Under the holy highway sky, my faith stays living, renewed and high.
and as the last warm ray of sunlight fades, I thank Him for the road that brings me grace. Another chapter written in the Lord's design, and tomorrow I drive on with His love as mine. The sun breaks early on my dusty window pane, and morning scent drifts into my soul again. Another day away, but blessed I remain, for I know God guards me through every lane. In my old cab I carry my fate and drive, and dreams I left behind still ride with me. And even with longing I keep hope alive, for up ahead lies peace I've yet to see. And when the highway seems too tough to bear, I breathe deep and remember who keeps me strong. Through curves and hills, through stories everywhere, I keep on rolling with faith all along. My heart rides the highway of amen, rolling steady knowing God shows up again. If the night turns cold, He lights the way, and every shadow fades when Jesus leads each day. My heart rides the highway of amen. And when the pain hits, I trust in His plan again. On the road of life He shows me the why, teaching me to live with each sunrise. At a simple roadside stop near the world's edge, I see truckers smile to hide the pain inside. We share deep stories, truth without a pledge, each carrying battles they try hard to hide. One talks of his son, one of his mother dear, another of a love left crying at the gate. And though our hearts are heavy with things unclear, we know God holds the wheel of our fate. And when the storm pours down across my glass and daylight seems too stubborn to return, I grip the wheel as the long miles pass, for I know the Creator guards every turn. My heart rides the highway of amen, rolling steady knowing God shows up again. If the night turns cold, He lights the way, and every shadow fades when Jesus leads each day. My heart rides the highway of amen. And
When the last bright ray of sun is gone and the horizon is just a line in the night, I close my eyes and feel His presence drawn, for His holy touch fills my heart with light. And as the moon rises shining on the ground, I raise my voice just to thank Him more, for no matter how far or how wide the round, the Lord shows me what victory is for. There are times when loneliness weighs on me, and the truck feels bigger than I can endure. But then I recall what God made me to be, and the faith I carry is steady, strong, and pure. The stars above blink like companions true, and the highway talks to me through every bend. Each curve whispers God is guiding you, and every mile pushes me to ascend. In the deep silence of midnight's breath, I hear a gentle voice comforting my soul. Child, don't fear shadows, don't fear death. I shield your journey and make your spirit whole. My heart rides the highway of amen, rolling steady, knowing God shows up again. If the night turns cold, He lights the way, and every shadow fades when Jesus leads each day. My heart rides the highway of amen. And when the pain hits, I trust in His plan again. On the road of life, He shows me the why, teaching me to live with each sunrise. My heart rides the highway, amen. And as life keeps moving, I stand firm again. For every mile, every morning's glow, God guides each step wherever I go. And when a brand new day begins again, I thank Him even for what I cannot see. For God works miracles beyond my ken, and keeps my heart on the highway of amen. The engine growls early before the sun appears, and I roll ahead with steady gears. The cold breeze slowly fills my chest, while the highway calls me to its endless quest. The morning rise is painted with hope's glow, each ray restoring strength. I know I breathe deep just to say thank you, Lord, for another day. The radio plays a country tune, simple truths rising like the moon. And in the gentle sway of this heavy ride, I whisper God is big and He's by my side. Dust rises soft in the newborn light, while longing hits with quiet might. But
God consoles this trucker's heart, making every mile a fresh new start. And when fatigue begins to creep, I feel God's presence holding me deep. The sky speaks softly as it glows. Child, keep the wheel where your spirit goes. For in the rhythm of the road and of faith, I move forward wherever God says. If the sun burns hot or the storm rolls in, I know I'm not alone, amen. The wind may push and fear may press, but God's true peace brings steadiness. And every mile I've come to see proves the Lord is watching me. The evening comes with a countryside scent, and the horizon shifts from place to place it went. The clouds dance above each grain-filled land, and silence becomes a prayer in my hand. I think of the arms that wait for me, the smiles at home that set me free. I thank the Lord for each curve I passed, and for every blessing He made last. And when the night falls heavy and deep, and loneliness climbs inside my seat, I lift my eyes toward the sky. Remember, God guards my rest nearby. The stars shine bright like a guiding flame, showing paths brighter than the day. And my heart hears the perfect blend of road of faith, of God as friend. And even when the world seems dim, I know my future is safe with Him. I breathe in slow, let courage stay, and let God light my every day. For in the rhythm of the road and of faith, I move forward wherever God says. If the sun burns hot or the storm rolls in, I know I'm not alone, amen. The wind may push and fear may press, but God's true peace brings steadiness. And when life tries to challenge me, I know He lifts me faithfully. Yes, in the rhythm of the road and of faith, I follow God from north to south to every place. And when dawn warms my weary face, I know every mile was held by grace. For whoever trusts in the divine way turns every road into a blessed highway.
I woke up early with the sky half gray, coffee steaming and the heart on its way. The key turns, the engine knows my name, and the road calls me always the same. I drive steady with the headlights in the breeze, carrying dreams, working memories. Every road sign sparks a recollection, and God lights peace inside my direction. And even when longing echoes loud inside, the Lord surrounds me, says He'll be my guide. The tires roll and hope keeps moving on. The road is long, but God knows what's to come. 'Cause there's a light that guides my truck, shining strong when the day feels stuck. When the world is heavy, He shows the way. And when I fall, He lifts me to stay. On mountain highs or the dusty plain, He covers me with heavenly rain. And
sunrise brings fresh inspiration, for God drives with me in every station. The radio plays a hymn that chills. I think of home, of love that fills, the tight embrace I left at the door, the promise to return and live even more. The diesel hums a rhythm of prayer, and the horizon opens like truth laid bare. Every truck stop, every roadside friend shows that no one needs to go alone till the end. And when weariness tries to pull me down, I talk to God, He turns it around. In quiet moments His answers appear, and He lights the road and makes it clear. 'Cause there's a light that guides my truck, shining strong when the day feels stuck. When the world is heavy, He shows the way, and when I fall, He lifts me to stay. On mountain highs or the dusty plain, He covers me with heavenly rain. And sunrise brings fresh inspiration, for God drives with me in every station. And when the horizon bleeds red at night, I stop and wonder if I'm living right. Just a simple man of wheels and land, yet God meets me where the mountains stand. And in the dark, when I can't see ahead, He shines a light where my fears once led. No shadow stays, no doubt remains, for God's a beacon across my plains. There's a light that guides my truck, strong, steady when life runs amok. If the world collapses, He holds me upright. If winds grow wild, He calms the night. In the cold of darkness, I feel His hand, and at dawn I rise with the strength and stand. He is my road, my truth, my salvation, and He rides with me in every location. When my long day's journey is done, I thank the Lord for each mile run. Tomorrow again, without hesitation, I'll roll with Him, driving my destination. Rain falls softly on the windshield of my truck, and the wiper marks the time like an old guitar's pluck. The road is shining like a silver flowing stream, and I keep moving on, chasing more than just a dream. The radio plays softly, a song of faith and grace, and I think of everything God placed along my way. In the rearview mirror, the night tries to pull me in, but your light, oh Lord, always lifts me up again. When the curve gets tightened out and knocks on my door, I grip the wheel a little stronger and start praying even more. Light on the wet asphalt, your hand guiding my fall. In the cold of midnight, I find you in the beams. Driving through the winds toward the path you carved, I know I never travel alone across this endless land. Your voice brightens up the cloudy sky, my road is in your command. An old gas station ahead, a yellow light flickering slow. Hot coffee waiting there, just enough to make me go. The worker greets me kindly God keep you, my friend, and I take that blessing with me all the way to the end. I think of home far away and my wife's warm smile, my kid asking softly, Dad, will you stay a while? But this life is a calling, a mission God wrote for me, to carry hope across the corners of this country meant to be. And when the weight of the journey tries to drag me down, I breathe deep and remember His grace never runs out. Light on the wet asphalt, you're hanging guiding my fall. In the cold of midnight I find you in the beams, driving through the winds toward the path you carved. I know I never travel alone across this endless land. Your voice brightens up the cloudy sky, my road is in your command. And when the sun rises behind the mountain ridge, I'll feel your warmth pushing fear off the edge. Each mile becomes a prayer from my soul. Each horizon reveals a new goal. The road is long, but I know this much: your endless grace keeps lifting me up. Light on the wet asphalt, your love heals my past faults. In the darkest hours, your light is still my guide. And even when the storms grow wild and winds strike hard, I keep rolling on steady, carried by your mighty hand. Because at the end of every tired day, your peace fills my heart again. A long road of life, always moving, but with you, Lord, I find comfort and soothing. Light on the wet asphalt, and I keep on moving, guided by you.
Night falls gently over my rolling truck, and the highway lights shine like prayers struck. The loneliness of the road tries to talk to me, but God sits beside me as close as can be. In the mirror behind me, I leave my fears, and in the dark horizon, faith dries my tears. And when my heart feels like giving in, God lights hope in the headlights once again. Under the highway stars I move along, guided by the Lord, whose love is strong. In the engine's hum, I hear His gentle voice, telling me the road is blessing, path and choice. And even when joy feels hard to see, I keep standing under the highway stars that lead. The passing poles turn into poetry bright. Each mile retells pieces of
of my night. At a roadside stop, I find people like me, truckers fighting battles silently. Their talk turns into worship, into harmony. For God shows up wherever there's faith to see. And when longing tightens my chest so sore, I remember Christ walks with me forevermore. Under the highway stars I move along, guided by the Lord, whose love is strong. In the engine's hum, I hear his gentle voice, telling me the road is blessing, path and choice. And even when joy feels hard to see, I keep standing under the highway stars that lead. And if dawn finds me cold in the endless span, God warms my soul, steady in my hand. The cabin turns to temple, the wheel becomes my altar, and I feel the heavens guarding me from falter. When sunrise breaks through the tail of the night, golden light reminds me God holds me tight. Each new morning brings promise I can claim, and I drive on strong in the power of his name. The road life is tough, but beautiful indeed. For every new mile shows God meets every need. Under the highways stars I move along, guided by the Lord, whose love is strong. In the engine's hum, I hear his gentle voice, telling me the road is blessing, path and choice. And when tears come or courage slips from me, I keep standing under the highway stars that lead. And tomorrow when the road calls once more, I'll answer with faith, heart ready to soar. For God guards every stretch of my journey free, and guides me always under the highway stars with me. The highway wakes up before I do, and when I start the engine, the day breaks through. Morning sun rising, cold in my hand, and life's heavy weight resting where I stand. But every mile that fades behind my sight reminds me God goes further, shining bright. He clears a path where I see no sign, and turns the impossible into something divine. When doubt blows in like a drifting storm, I close my eyes and feel His calm transform. Peace settles slow, steady and sure, a holy whisper saying, I'm here, endure. 'Cause I see God on the edge of the horizon, in the sun rising strong where the mountains lie on, in the warming road, in the glowing sky, in the faith that keeps me moving high. And even when life weighs a little more, I know He says, my child, I'll restore. And every curve appearing right ahead, I see God where the horizon spreads. The engine's hum becomes my prayer, and every stop brings gratitude to share. A warm coffee, a smile at the station, and my heart finds quiet inspiration. I see strangers passing from all kinds of places, all with hidden tears behind their faces. Everyone carries something they don't show, but God lifts the weight wherever we go. And when fear tries to steal my voice, I remember God is still my choice. He strengthens, heals, and lifts again, and on my journey He's my closest friend. 'Cause I see God on the edge of the horizon, in the sun rising strong where the mountains lie on, in the warming road, in the glowing sky, in the faith that keeps me moving high. And even when life weighs a little more, I know He says, my child, I'll restore. And every curve appearing right ahead, I see God where the horizon spreads. And when the storm pours down without mercy or rest, I remember He's shelter wherever I'm pressed. If my mirror shows a night that seems too long, He lights the heavens to keep me strong. Life on the road taught me trust and surrender, to give Him the weight I can hold or render. And even when the signs point to trouble ahead, God shifts the route and rewrites what was said. Yes, I see God on the edge of the horizon, even when fog covers the mountains rising. He shines much brighter, clears my way, and turns my night into a hopeful day. And when dawn breaks and fear is gone, I sing His name, lift my voice strong. Lord, thank You for another guided ride. With You at the wheel, I'm safe inside. The day moves forward, the road invites, and within my soul a holy fire ignites. I keep on rolling, steady and reliant, with God, always God, on my horizon. The sunrise glows golden on my windshield glass, and the morning breeze whispers as hours pass. I shift the gear, let the engine roar, for the road is a sermon I can't ignore. The tire rides echoes on the broken land, and I keep rolling strong with a steady hand. For I know God draws in my destiny, every twist and turn designed for me. And when the rear view shows nothing but night, I remember His presence is my endless light. As if He says with a sacred tone,
Son, I guard what's ahead and what's already gone. God on the shoulder of my heart, guiding me when I fall apart. I'm a trucker here, but He is my road. He's my lighthouse when storms explode. And even if the wind blows against my way, He steadies my hand so I don't sway. God on the shoulder of my heart, where He resides, fear must depart. And when the radio plays an old gospel song, I feel my faith driving me strong. Homesickness presses deep inside, but God fills the emptiness with peace wide. At humble diners on the side of the track, I meet souls the highway always brings back. Every smile, every brother I meet reveals God's grace, pure and sweet. And when thick rain hits the glass so hard, I know God has already softened the scars. He dries the soul, brings peace once more, and gives me strength to keep driving the floor. God on the shoulder of my heart, guiding me when I fall apart. I'm a trucker here, but He is my road. He's my lighthouse when storms explode. And even if the wind blows against my way, He steadies my hand so I don't sway. God on the shoulder of my heart, where He resides, fear must depart. And when the engine heats and troubles rise, I feel God sit beside me in disguise. In empty stations with a cup of brew, I see miracles only heaven can do. And the stars above gleaming bright are road signs placed by God each night. Then I understand with peaceful sight, the road is my mission, but He is my light. Late at night I pull over on the side, letting silence become my guide. I look to the sky, whisper a prayer, for God turns darkness into paths of care. Every mile becomes a whispered plea, every headlight shines inside of me. And I finally understand with clarity, God is the one driving my destiny. God on the shoulder of my heart, speaking life in every part. If fear gets loud, His voice gets stronger. If the world grows tight, His grace grows longer. I'm a trucker, yes, but His faithful son. My story is written where stars are spun. God on the shoulder of my heart, my eternal guide, my sacred charge, my safe harbor, my salvation star. When the day rises behind the mountain line, the road stretches out like a long guiding sign. The engine wakes like an old faithful friend, and I feel God leading me to the journey's end. The dust floats softly in the newborn day, and the wind whispers what He wants me to obey. That even far from home and those I adore, the Lord calms my fear and strengthens me more. And when the sky glows orange and gold again, I remember I'm a child of the King, blessed by His hand. The road is long but never too much
For God guards every curve and every touch. In the rhythm of the road and of faith, I stand firm, I stand brave. The engine's roar becomes a prayer, and God's holy light fills the cab with care. When the night arrives trying to make me fall, He opens paths I never imagined at all. In the rhythm of the road and of faith, I'm a trucker guided by His grace. At a roadside stop, I meet another brother, sunburned skin, faith like no other. He tells his tales from 1,000 nights of God saving lives through endless flights. We share strong coffee and humble bread, and every story clears the weight in my head. Truckers understand the load of one another, and God understands every weight we carry further. The sun strikes hard and shadows are few, but God cools my soul and helps me pull through. And when longing squeezes my chest tight, I remember He formed me strong for the fight. In the rhythm of the road and of faith, I stand firm, I stand brave. The engine's roar becomes a prayer, and God's holy light fills the cab with care. When the night arrives trying to make me fall, He opens paths I never imagined at all. In the rhythm of the road and of faith, I'm a trucker guided by His grace. And when the rain falls like heaven's cry, I grip the wheel for God is standing by. Each drop reminds me life brings strife, but faith heals even the heaviest life. And when lightning cuts the darkest night, it seems to say God still rewrites the light. And I whisper softly inside the cab, Lord, protect me through this endless map. The late night highway shines with stars above, and silence awakens thoughts of love. Every mile teaches something new, and God is the map that sees me through. The radio plays an old church tune, and the heavy night feels warm as noon. I keep moving, knowing who leads me true. Every mile reflects His view. In the rhythm of the road and of faith, I stand firm, I stand brave. The world may try to knock me down, but God lifts me up, removes my frown. In the stormy rain or the heat of the sun, He's always with me, He's the one. In the rhythm of the road and of faith, I'm living proof of what God creates. In the rhythm of the road and of faith, nothing defeats me, for the Lord holds me safe. And when the next sunrise comes in sight, I thank the Lord for another night. For the trucker's life is blessed and strong. I live on faith wheels and a God who never goes wrong. And a God who never goes wrong.
Dawn still sleeps upon my dusty glass, and the silence of the road begins to speak. The engine hums like an old friend built to last, and the headlights cut through darkness deep. Signs pass slowly like memories drifting, and the moon peeks out from clouds asway. I carry my life, my story still shifting, knowing God knows every mile of my way. And when loneliness tries to remember the sky never closes to those who believe. Every star lights up across the land to remind me God guides paths I cannot perceive. I drive where the horizon touches God, where heaven embraces the road I trod. If the night falls heavy, He lifts His light, turning darkness into morning bright. I drive where the horizon touches God, and when fear appears, I know I'm not alone. The wind whispers gently, my child, it's me, and I keep going. This road belongs to eternity. Golden morning spreads across my warming cab, and life glows softly through the dawn's embrace. I pass through valleys where peace feels like a tale, and mountains where I relearn grace. A trucker waves with a tired grin, like someone who understands the way roads teach. For no one here is unsure within, who trusts in God always finds what's in reach. And if the rain begins to pound on my glass, I close my eyes for just a second and know, be it courage or sorrow that comes to pass, God holds the wheel wherever I go. I drive where the horizon touches God, where heaven embraces the road I trod. If the night falls heavy, He lifts His light, turning darkness into morning bright. I drive where the horizon touches God, and when fear appears, I know I'm not alone. The wind whispers gently, my child, it's me, and I keep going. This road belongs to eternity. And when longing tightens like a knot in my chest, I let my heart speak softly to the Lord. For He is the light that brings me rest, healing my soul with His holy accord. On the longest roads He walks beside me, and every overlook becomes a sacred place. And even when time seems set to fight me, His hands surround me with perfect grace. The afternoon arrives, painting the world in bronze. The engine's hum becomes a worship's tune. I remember the battles from years once gone, and how God raised me beneath His moon. Every mile carries pieces of the man that the road is shaped through joy and loss. Between victory, sorrows, and all I am, God stood before me, never at cost. Sometimes I pull over at a forgotten station, just to breathe the stillness hanging there. In that moment I feel His this consolation, like heaven itself holding me in prayer. And in the sunset dripping with hope and gold, I feel God whisper, my child, I'm here. And though grown my spirit quiet, bold, feels like a child when his presence draws near. I drive where the horizon touches God, where heaven embraces the road I trod. If the night falls heavy, he lifts his light and makes the darkness warm and bright. I drive where the horizon touches God, and if a tear falls, he wipes it away. The wind sings louder, my child, it's me, and I grow stronger with each passing day. I drive where the horizon blooms in his beams, and every mile follows the road of my dreams. While the world may never know my name, God chose this road and set my flame. When the day finally dimmed and the colors withdrew, I closed my eyes and felt God. It's early still, the sky's just waking. The radio plays a hymn my heart's been craving. The diesel hums, the highway calls my name, and I remember God is steering every flame. The horizon slowly opens wide, the world awakes beside my ride, and in the mirror I see longing stay behind, marking the miles I've yet to find. Dust lifts up, the wind shifts round, each passing mile feels holy ground. There's scent of grass still wet from dawn, old dreams waiting at stops beyond. And in the sway of this faithful truck, I think of life, of risk and luck. Who trusts in heaven walks not alone, even when the day turns heavy as stone. And when the bend calls out to me, it whispers, child, come fear nothing. The sky lights up, the shadows fall, and peace guides the wheels that hold it all. Because beyond tomorrow's turn, there's a sun that shines brighter than the morning's burn. There's a living promise, a peace that will stay. There's God holding both my wheel and my way. And if fear tries to steal my navigation, I remember who defeated all darkness and temptation. I keep on driving, no matter where I roam, because beyond tomorrow's turn lives the love that leads me home. The evening falls, the road changes tone, the sky paints clouds in colors of bronze. I stop a while for a warm cup of brew and watch time's river drift right through. I think of hugs I left behind and roads ahead that I still must find. But inside me lives a sovereign flame, a hope that God rekindles every day.
fades to wait. The moon appears just to say that even darkness carries light. Who trusts in heaven never loses sight. And the deep stillness of the midnight air is the moment my soul feels held in prayer. I whisper softly, filled with trust, Lord, protect me till the break of dusk. And though the road may roughen on the way, there's living promise in the skies above me. I breathe deep and my spirit sings a simple tune that peace brings. Because beyond tomorrow's turn, there's a sun that shines brighter than the morning's burn. There's a living promise, a peace that will stay. There's God holding both my wheel and my way. And if fear tries to steal my navigation, I remember who conquered every shadow station. I keep on driving, no matter where I roam, because beyond tomorrow's turn lives the love that leads me home. Yes, beyond tomorrow's turn, I am guided by the hand of the Lord I've known. And when the final headlight fades, a brand new day will rise again for those who trust in God's protection. Every road becomes a path to heaven.
It's still dark when I turn the key. Headlights carving a song for me. The night's soft silence holds my stride, but God walks steady right by my side. Diesel hums while the world sleeps on. Faith wakes up strong with the early dawn. Every mile becomes a tale to show, and the sky ahead begins to glow. I keep on going even unaware, for God reveals what's truly there. The road is long, but He takes the wheel, guiding my truck with love that's real. I'm moving on through the road that heaven drew, through valleys deep. God carried me through when the cold wind cuts and the dark chills grew. It was His hand lifting me anew through sunlit days. Oh, the gray of sorrow, He paints my path with hope tomorrow. I keep on going because He showed my destiny lies where His light flows. The radio sings a hymn of grace, and longing tries to take its place. I see my family waving on that day, and God calms my heart along the way. A warm cafe and a roadside stop, a friend I meet beneath the truck shop. The road teaches me never to fold, and God teaches joy that never grows old. When I feel weak, His arms embrace. My fear dissolves, my doubts give space. I sense His presence in the breeze, and every burden becomes at ease. I'm moving on through the road that heaven drew, through valleys deep. God carried me through when the cold wind cuts and the dark chills grew. It was His hand lifting me anew through sunlit days. Oh, the gray of sorrow, He paints my path with hope tomorrow. I keep on going because He showed my destiny lies where His light flowed. And when the sunset turns the ground to fire, I see God's touch in each golden spire. The mirror shows the miles I've passed, the windshield points to futures vast. And when the world tries dimming my light, He sparks His sun and makes it bright. My heart learns slowly how to see God drew this road to help shape me. I'm moving on through the road that heaven drew. Even tired, He made me new. If darkness comes, His light breaks through. If fear speaks loud, His voice subdues. On mountain highs or valleys low, He guides me where His blessings flow. And when the morning breaks into gold, I praise the God who shaped my road. Tomorrow when the highway calls, I'll know who keeps me safe through all. The same great God who gently showed the brilliant path that heaven drew.
Morning opens slowly in a sky so wide, and the breeze touches my face like, come along for the ride. My truck awakens with its familiar roar, battle partner of mine, ready for more. And there I go toward places I've never been, but never alone. God walks beside me again. And when exhaustion tries to pull me down, I remember His strength lifts me off the ground. On this road that God Himself built for me, every curve speaks of beginnings I can't yet see. And even when the world tries to make me yield, it's the Lord's own hand that becomes my shield. Through dust, through faith, through hope so real, I keep moving on the road that God chose to reveal. I see mountains rising in the faithful mirror's view, and the sunlight painting everything in golden hue. A trucker's life is tough, this much is true, but God shapes my destiny, and I trust what He'll do. From the heavens His guidance falls steady and warm, directing my heart through each trial and storm. And when longing tightens my chest with ache, I pray, and God turns the emptiness into love He makes. On this road that God Himself built for me, every curve speaks of beginnings I can't yet see. And even when the world tries to make me yield, it's the Lord's own hand that becomes my shield. Through dust, through faith, through hope so real, I keep moving on the road that God chose to reveal. And if the sky darkens and the night draws near, I let His light shine through my headlights clear. For where my eyes fail, God sees every part and keeps me safe on the road with the Father's heart. Hours pass on the road and my body feels worn, yet the Spirit lights strength like a new day born. A soft hymn plays low on my old radio, and I feel God whisper as the miles gently flow. The horizon tells me the journey's end is close, but as long as roads exist, I walk with the one I chose. On this road that God Himself built for me, every curve speaks of beginnings God guide my path to serve my fellow men. For life is a journey, and His will is the key to every mile on the road God built for me. And I'd still breathe at the edge of the road, and my headlights trace the day in a glowing stroke. The kettle at the truck stop boils the last coffee I've got, while my soul gets ready for another faithful shot. Homesickness hits early, heavy and uninvited, but I feel God guiding every mile I've ignited. And in the engine's hum leading my direction, I know He's living in the cab of my heart's connection. And when loneliness tries to bring me down, I bow my heart, though the wheels keep spinning around. I ask God for strength, I release what's weighing, and drive much lighter with His peace sustaining. Because daybreak in the cab of my heart is God showing me where new mercies start. It's a sky painted orange and blue, it's divine love stronger than anything I knew. And when the road calls and I must depart, I know He's beside me guiding my heart. And in that sunrise renewing my sight, I feel God steering my hands just right. The tires hum softly on the morning road, and the birds announce the day in cheerful code. One truck passes slowly, another comes from behind, each carrying stories, burdens and dreams intertwined. A trucker's life is tough, but oh, it shines with better farewells and radiant redefines. And in midnight's darkness or summer's bright sun, God always finds a place in my run. And when fatigue comes begging me to stop, I whisper a prayer as the mountains crop. Lord, guide me safely through this endless land, and guard my family with your loving hand. Because daybreak in the cab of my heart is God showing me where new mercies start. It's a sky painted orange and blue, it's divine love stronger than anything I knew. And when the road calls and I must depart, I know He's beside me guiding my heart. And in that sunrise renewing my sight, I feel God steering my hands just right. And when the heavy rain falls over the glass, I remember all storms eventually pass. Life has its tempests, nights of cold, but God brings calmness to the brave and the bold. And even if darkness makes me afraid, I know sunrise will heal what the night has made. We're on the road of life and the road of the land. He guides my destiny with His powerful hand. For daybreak
in the cab of my heart, turns every mile into a prayerful start. It's healing light, it's comforting grace, it's divine renewal filling my space. And when I see the horizon burst with light, I thank the Lord for another guided night, for every day with Him riding my road. I find strength, direction, and faith bestowed. The sun has arisen, the sky shines wide, and I roll forward with God by my side. With Him in my cab, no fear can stay. He owns my heart and every mile of the way.
The sun rises slowly behind the mountain line, and my roaring truck tells me it's time. The road calls my name once more, and I follow a fate only truckers are born for. The smell of diesel, the dust of the land, my heart beats sinking with the wheels as they stand. And deep inside I know with certainty God guides my life and He never misses a beat. And when the cold dawn wind cuts through the air, I feel God's hand resting gently there, as if He says while riding beside me, son, keep moving, you're never alone with me. There's sunlight on the bends of destiny, there's God drawing the map ahead for me. And even when the world gets heavy on my chest, I remember He guards my worst and best. I'm a trucker, yes, but far beyond that line, I'm a child of a God who never leaves me behind. There's sunlight on the bends of destiny, and I keep driving toward the holy. Every stop carries a story to tell, a struggle, bravery, wins, and farewell. In roadside stations, friends, the road gain, simple people with faith deep and brave. Homesickness squeezes when the night falls low, and silence shouts louder than I wanna know. But God comforts me with a gentle sigh, son, your family is safe under my eye. And when heavy rain tries to drown my light, I remember God shines stronger than daylight. The road clears up, my soul ignites, and faith defeats the fear that bites. Says the sunlight on the bends of destiny, there's God drawing the map ahead for me. And even when the world gets heavy on my chest, I remember He guards my worst and best. I'm a trucker, yes, but far beyond that line, I'm a child of a God who never leaves me behind. There's sunlight on the bends of destiny, and I keep driving toward the holy. And when the engine heats and tiredness hits, I stop a moment, breathe and sit,
And I feel God taking the passenger seat, saying, son, with me, every battle you defeat. And the stars blink softly in the sky, like heavenly headlights shining high. Then I understand what the journey has shown. The road is my mission, but heaven is my home. At the end of the day, I lay back and reflect on all I've lived and all God protects. The night air fills my lungs with calm, and I see He's always been my guiding palm. Every mile is a prayer whispered low, every curve a lesson helping me grow. And every sunrise repeats the same grace. Son, keep going, I'm with you always. There's sunlight on the bends of destiny. There's God shaping every mile for me. If pain arrives, He becomes my shelter. If fear calls out, He stands forever. I'm a trucker, yes, but He is my guide, my anchor, my refuge, my strength by my side. There's sunlight on the bends of destiny. With God at the wheel, I drive peacefully. There's sunlight, there's faith, and through it all, I stay alive.
The engine wakes before the sunrise glows, and the road calls me where the journey goes. The morning chill taps hard on the glass, but my heart burns brighter as the miles pass. With every kilometer the world unfolds, life feels lighter, warm and bold. Even when loneliness tries to take hold, God keeps my life safe in His stronghold. Between the headlights and the distant sky, I feel a peace that only comes from on high. The road is long and sometimes rough, but God renews my strength when faith is enough. It's the blessing that runs on the road, God guiding the journey I hold. In the engine's roar I hear His instruction. My child, drive steady, I guard your heart with affection. And when the dust rises and winds push me out, I keep going strong, for He erases all doubt. It's the blessing that runs on the road, it's God's love living inside my load. At a lonely station deep in the countryside, I meet other truckers with stories inside. Some fight for home, some fight for bread, but all carry faith wherever they tread. We sit together sharing a simple meal, and every story reveals strength that's real. It's beautiful how God moves in each life, even in nights full of sorrow and strife. When the sun burns through the dusty air, it feels like the whole highway wants to
to despair. But God breathes a wind of hope again, reminding me faith outdistances pain. It's the blessing that runs on the road, God guiding the journey I hold. In the engine's roar I hear His instruction. My child, drive steady, I guard your heart with affection. And when the dust rises and winds push me out, I keep going strong, for He erases all doubt. It's the blessing that runs on the road, it's God's love living inside my load. And when the night falls heavy and cold, and the whole world feels too much to hold, I lift my hands in the quiet cab and pray, Lord, give me strength for another day. Then the sky opens in a subtle shine, and I feel God speaking straight to mine. My beloved child, I lift you when you fall, even when your tears say you've given your all. The moon lights up the midnight lane, and silence soothes my tired frame. The radio hums an old church tune, and I sense that God is with me soon. The tire sinks softly on a slow descent, and every curve feels heaven sent. I drive ahead with no fear inside, for faith is strong and God is my guide. It's the blessing that runs on the road, God guiding the journey I hold. In the rhythm of travel I feel Him near, saying, rest my child, I'll always be here. And when weariness tries to drag me down, He lifts me up and removes my frown. It's the blessing that runs on the road, the divine grace that never erodes. It's the blessing that runs on the road, with God beside me. Victor explodes. When sunrise breaks and the new day starts, I thank the Lord for guiding my heart. For on this long and blessed highway, I live by faith, strength and the journey's way.
And when the early dawn grows heavy on my chest, I remember God knows every mile, every test, every curve I tried to handle on my own, every pothole He saved me from without being shown. And even when my faith seems thin and small, He arrives and lifts my soul before I fall. In the silence of the road I finally hear a whisper saying, child, keep moving, I am near. And the wind shifts, the light breaks through, hope returns in a tone brand new. The truck feels lighter, the heart believes in the holy words the sky relieves. There's a sound of heaven on the highway, with angels guarding every mile of my day. And if darkness rises, God shines brighter. When fear gets loud, my faith grows fighter.
shout his name on every bridge I cross and hold.
There's a sound of heaven on the highway,
And his love is my eternal highway of courage. At the final breath of this long worn day, I stop, breathe deep, and bow to pray. Thanking for life, for every direction. And tomorrow I roll again under his protection.
under his protection. There's a sound of heaven on the highway.
The day has barely risen, yet I'm rolling on. Cold wind brushing the horizon strong. The highway stretches like a river of steel, and my heart speeds up with every wheel. Warm coffee lifts my waking soul. The sky unfolds with gentle glow, and I think life is a great design for those with faith who never resign. The sun climbs slow behind the hills, painting the world in golden fields, and every curve seems to softly say, fear not, my child, I'll lead your way. The tires hum over warming ground, and sudden longing comes around, but God consoles the traveling heart, giving strength for the miles still to start. And when the silence of the road cuts deep, I know God's presence walks with me. He guides the things I cannot see, opens doors where none should be. Under the sky that never sleeps, I travel strong through valleys deep, for I know God is my guiding light, the flame that shines beyond the night. And even when my fears appear, I remember His hand is near. Divine protection always keeps my path under the sky that never sleeps. Comes with scent of rain, yet my faith refuses to be drained. I think of home awaiting far, and a gentle voice saying, there you are. The radio plays an old redemption song of mercy, grace, and right from wrong. And in the long sway of this heavy ride, I feel God moving deep inside. And when night settles over the plain, stars ignite inside my veins. The moon keeps watch upon my way, a quiet angel night and day. The darkened road becomes a poem made of peace, faith, and the one who knows me. I close my eyes a moment and whisper low, Lord, with you alone I go. And though I'm tired, I still believe a brand new dawn waits to relieve. I breathe in deep, let courage rise, and watch my fears dissolve in light. Under the sky that never sleeps, I travel strong through valleys deep,
For I know God is my guiding light, the flame that shines beyond the night. And even when my fears appear, I remember His hand is near. Divine protection always keeps my path under the sky that never sleeps. And when the road demands from me, He renews my strength faithfully. I am the traveler, He's my peace. Under the sky that never sleeps, I travel strong through valleys deep. For I know God is my guiding light, the flame that shines beyond the night. And even when my fears appear, I remember His hand is near. Divine protection always keeps my path under the sky that never sleeps. And when the road demands from me, He renews my strength faithfully. I am the traveler, He's my peace. Under the sky that never sleeps. And when the final star fades out of sight, the sun returns to bring new light. Keep going, child, the heavens say, I guard your steps by night and day.
The day barely rising and I'm already rolling on. The red sky calls me to keep moving strong. The smell of diesel blends with morning air, and my heart finds comfort everywhere. Every bump awakens a thought inside. Every curve is a talk with God by my side. The endless asphalt stretches far ahead, but faith keeps me steady in all I tread. And even when my body begs for rest, God renews strength. He knows what's best. The world rushes, but heaven moves slow, and the road reflects the soul I show. For these are roads that carry my prayers, and God listens to all my cares. When the cold night presses and fear comes near, He warms my chest and calms my fear. On mountain roads or empty plains, the Lord replies to my refrains. Every mile speaks my declarations. These roads carry my supplication. The radio plays that old sacred tune, telling me God walks with me under the moon. And I remember the home waiting safe for me, my wife's warm smile, my child's gleeful plea. Hope in their arms, peace in their eyes, and God binds all these sacred ties. The road is tough, but it feels like home, where faith grows strong in the places I roam. And when the rain hits heavy on my shield, I feel God's refuge in every field. Thunder rolls
shake my ground. For God's strong voice is the safest sound. For these are roads that carry my prayers, and God listens to all my cares. When the cold night presses and fear comes near, He warms my chest and calms my fear. On mountain roads or empty plains, the Lord replies to my refrains. Every mouth speaks my declarations. These roads carry my supplication. And when sunset explodes across the sky, I feel God's hand as the hours pass by, showing that life is always in motion. And He fills my heart with holy devotion. In the darkest night when sight is gone, He sparks a light that keeps me strong. I'm just a trucker seeking direction, but God leads first with His protection. These are roads that carry my prayers, and every mile teaches what life bears. If sorrow tries to break my stance, God holds me firm and lifts my chance. In burning sun or night's embrace, He shields my soul with endless grace. And though I tire, I find new reasons. These roads hold all my lifelong seasons. And when the day ends with rest and peace, I thank the Lord for the miles released. I sleep in comfort through storms and layers. Tomorrow again, I'll load the roads with prayers.
The sun rises slowly behind the mountains, lighting up my dash, and the rumble of the engine feels like heaven's own hem splash. Another day of battles, another stretch to overcome, but it's God who leads my journey. He's the reason I keep moving on. In the rearview mirror, the night fades out, taking fears away. I breathe deep and keep on rolling on this wide and blessed highway. Dust rises soft and dances in the wind with joy so true. And I think of all the moments His hand changed my day's view. And when the pressure rises and my heart wants to break, I feel Your presence, Lord, and find strength to stay away. They're the footprints of the road, Your light lifting every load. Each mile traveled becomes another step of faith. And when the world grows heavy and my soul starts losing stride, I remember it is You, Lord, who teaches me how to ride. Through the curves, through the valleys, through the starry unknown, I keep following the footprints You leave along the road. A quick stop at the diner, warm bread and home-like smell. Truckers sharing stories about weather and news to tell. Life is tough yet full of grace when faith is what we choose. For even in despair, God won't let us ever lose. Homesickness hits, so it hits hard, but I let it pass along. For I know that back at home, someone waits with love so strong. And thinking about all of this, my chest begins to glow. It's
like God whispers softly, son, I'm with you as you go. Even if the storm tries to blind what I see, your voice calls out and keeps guiding me. They're the footprints of the road, your light lifting every load. Each mile traveled becomes another step of faith. And when the world grows heavy and my soul starts losing stride, I remember it is you, Lord, who teaches me how to ride. Through the curves, through the valleys, through the starry unknown, I keep following the footprints you leave along the road. And if one day the darkness tries to lock me in its chains, I lift my eyes and let your shining presence break the pain. You are my lighthouse, my strength, my destination, the owner of the road, the guide of my heart's direction. Every wind that blows is your breath moving me ahead. Every mile that I conquer is by your grace, not my stead. They're the footprints of the road, your strong hand that never let go. In the silence of the night, it's you who guides my way. And even when the tears try to blur the sight I've got, I know that you, my God, will lift me from every troubled spot. Through the curves, through the valleys, under sunrises glow, I keep following the footprints of the path you show. When the day is over and I finally rest again, I thank you for the journey and for every step since then. They're the footprints of the road, and I follow you, Lord, all the way to the journey's end. I wakes early before the sunrise glow, and I wake with it, ready for wherever I go. The engine murmurs softly like it's asking to begin, and I smile knowing God is always steering within. The world is still silent, only the wind makes a sound. And in that sacred quiet, my prayers are unbound. The first gear clicks forward as a promise of grace, and every passing meter is God lighting my pace. The sky brightens slowly with clouds soft and white, and I breathe deep, feeling God fill me with light. The road stretches open like welcoming arms, and I know that's where I learn life's sweetest charms. Longing appears gently like an evening shadows fade, but it doesn't hurt. It reminds me of the love God made. And with every new curve my spirit is renewed, for God prepares every blessing long before I could. And if my tires sing on the wet mountain ground, if danger rises and tries to surround,
I remember God walks with me all around.
No road exists where His grace can't be found.
When the road speaks to God, I hear it too. In the hum of the engine, He whispers, I'm with you. Through dust, through rain, through midnight or noon, He guides my steps, He writes my tune. When the road speaks to God, my soul answers back. Even far from the world, He covers every lag. Wherever I travel, He travels with me.
And the road becomes a temple of eternity. At the next truck stop, I see lives just like mine, truckers who carry this country mile after mile. There's one who has seen drought and flood in the same year, and a young rookie still learning what to fear. Every story is written in sweat and survival. Every prayer hides quietly in each arrival. And there between hot coffee and a weary smile, I see how God works in the small and the trial. Every word is a lesson I take on the ride. Every face is a mirror where I see God beside. Later the sun explodes on the hood in blazing heat, and the asphalt burns fire beneath my seat. But I keep rolling, for faith cools my chest, and God plants hope in the labor of the blessed. Evening bleeds red like embers, ready to glow, and the road lifts its voice like a song I know. I look far, far ahead at the sky opening wide, as if God Himself whispered, come to my side. And even though weariness pulls down on me, I know He is and always will be my energy. Even when night arrives, harsh and long, even when fear pretends to be strong, God puts light inside the dark and steadies my hand with His holy spark. When the road speaks to God, I hear it too. Sometimes I stop by the roadside just to breathe slow, looking at the sky, wondering how God writes below every destiny on earth while holding the stars tight, and still sees me small here under the night. I think of my family, of the hugs far away, yet feel they are close, in my heart they stay. For God weaves everything with threads of love, joining road and soul in a pattern from above. And in that moment, with the wind whispering low, I feel God embrace me in a warmth only He can show. When the road speaks to God, I know who I am, a trucker protected by the great I am. If storms rise, he says, this too I come. And every shadow loses all its harm. When the road speaks to God, fear fades away, and even silence becomes a hymn to pray. For with God beside me, I lack nothing within, and his road has no beginning, no end. There I go on the highway once more, with the city lights fading behind like before. The smell of wet earth rises from the road, and the engine sings strong, lifting my load. It's the start of the trip, feels like goodbye, leaving my family as the miles fly by. But in the mirror, past the fading city gleam, I see God saying, son, you're safe with me. And when the wind shakes the tarp on the back, I remember the strength heaven never lacks. And softly I whisper, Lord, stay here beside me, for without you, no road can guide me. And the sky opens on the curve of mile 100, as if God whispered, drive on, you're safe, don't wander. Golden light hits the wheel in my hand, and my heart fills with faith I can't withstand. I know I'm never alone, not even a second. Your hand guides me through roads deep and rugged, and every turn that appears, every sunrise intense, is you showing I care for the ones who belong in my hands. The long road sometimes feels too much to bear, but God's peace lifts the weight from the air, a kind of comfort only truckers understand, a rest that settles deep where the heart stands. I see trucks passing slowly by my side, and wonder what stories in their cabins hide. The trucker's life is tough, that's plain to see, but God renews our souls, keeps us standing free. And when that wandering homesickness returns, I talk to God softly as my spirit yearns. Lord, guard my family far ahead on the way, and bless me on this dusty road today. And the sky opens on the curve of mile 100, as if God whispered, drive on, you're safe, don't wander. Golden light hits the wheel in my hand, and my heart fills with faith I can't withstand. I know I'm never alone, not even a second. Your hand guides me through roads deep and rugged, and every turn that appears, every sunrise intense, is you showing I care for the ones who belong in my hands. And when the storm falls heavy on my glass, I close my eyes a second and let the moment pass. I hear your voice whisper, peace
I'm right here, and the fear dissolves, replaced by cheer. For life on the road brings many trials, but you renew strength across the miles. And even if I get lost in life's winding plan, you heal my soul and lift me again. And the sky opens on the curve of mile 100, and I feel you closer than I ever wondered. The light filling the cabin of this rolling machine touches my heart and makes everything serene. And I sing loud with emotion rising inside. Lord, thank you for one more blessed ride. Every mile is proof of your holy presence, and on the road of faith I find true essence. If tomorrow I drive this very stretch anew, I'll remember how heaven once spoke through. And on mile 100 I'll always see your shining love watching over me.
The morning wakes slowly, painting the sky in blue, and I drive my faithful truck, carrying the southern route. The scent of the open road rises with the dawn, and every curve reminds me grace keeps me strong. The tire sings on the dusty ground, my heartbeat follows that same old sound. And I realize as the long road unwinds, those who walk with faith never fall behind. And when the wind hits hard against my face, I feel the touch of the Lord's embrace. It's as if He whispers in every blow, son, don't fear, I guide where you go. Free soul on God's highway, even through my weakness and my heavy days. I'm a trucker here, but He's my guiding light. He warms my daylight, guards my night. And when life weighs more than I can bear, I trust His hands, He lifts every care. Free soul on God's highway, where faith leads I follow unafraid. Homesickness tightens when the sky turns dark, and I think of my family while the radio sparks. But through the noise a gentle voice breaks through. Sons and daughters of mine, I'm watching over you. And as I pass through mountains high and steep, I see God painting colors the angels keep. It's peace that only heaven can bestow upon a weary soul that refuses to let go. And when the rain pours heavy on the glass, I remember the wonders He made in my past. The road clears up, faith mends my scars, and again I know free soul on God's highway, even through my weakness and my heavy days. I'm a trucker here, but He's my guiding light. He warms my daylight, guards my night. And when life weighs more than I can bear, I trust His hands, He lifts every care. Free soul on God's highway, where faith leads I follow unafraid. And when the world tells me to stop and start,
stay. I press the pedal 'cause God says go my way. Faith is a road that never ends, and heaven opens wide for those He sends. The stars above point out the line like ancient headlights shining divine. And I keep going for His voice insists, continue son, I made you for bliss. At a lonely truck stop in the middle of the night, I pause, breathe deep, fix a worn out light. The sky is clear, the silence strong, and I feel His presence carrying me along. I thank Him for life, for all the ground I tread, for the towns ahead and the paths I've led, and for knowing that even far from home, God rides with me wherever I roam. Free soul on God's highway, where He points, that's where I'll stay. If fear shouts loud, He quiets my doubt. His hand holds every mile I ride. When sunrise burns away the night, I'll sing out loud with all my might. I'm a trucker, yes, but God owns my heart. Free soul on God's highway. The day has barely risen, and I'm already on my way. The engine growls deep, calling me to drive today. The mist covers the fields like a gentle veil, and I move on steady, guided by God's trail. The city fades behind me in the mirror's glow, and loneliness creeps in quiet and slow. But I know the Lord always rides with me, and every curve holds shelter I can't yet see. And when the wind hits hard across my face, my soul awakens, shifting into place. The road teaches modes, reshapes my soul, and the heart learns to walk feeling whole. Road, dust, and promise, God is my guide. He is the one who lifts me strongest. In the engine's roar, I hear His voice call, my son, don't fear, I'm with you through it all. And when longing tightens my chest again, I remember that He guards me till the end. Road, dust, and promise, this road is rough, but God never forgets us. At a late day stop, I meet another driver, living between loads, dreams, and roadside nights of labor. He smiles tired and says, stay strong, my friend, life is long, but God guides us till the end. We drink hot coffee leaning by the store, sharing stories we've lived 1,000 times before. On this road, no one truly wins alone. God is the one who sets the milestone. And when the sunlight burns across the glass, it feels like heaven saying, let the blessings pass. And my heart fills up with gratitude for another day, driving in His truth. Road,
dust and promise. God is my guide, He is the one who lifts me strongest. In the engine's roar, I hear His voice call, my son, don't fear, I'm with you through it all. And when longing tightens my chest again, I remember that He guards me till the end. Road, dust and promise, this road is rough, but God never forgets us. And when the night falls heavy on the land, I leave my worries in my Father's hands. The headlights carve the darkness like prayer, and my soul finds rest as I keep rolling there. The moon travels with me like an old friend true, and the stars comfort me the whole night through. And I whisper, Lord, thanks for staying near, even when I doubt or struggle with fear. On a curve I watch the horizon rise again. The sky turns pink beyond the highway bend, and like a child I feel my courage bloom, the kind of strength only God can resume. The tires hum soft on the slow incline, and my heart learns lessons deep and divine. To be humble, strong, faithful and sincere, the way a trucker ought to steer. Road, dust and promise, God is my guide, He is the one who lifts me strongest. In the sound of the road I feel His embrace, saying, go on my child, I'm leading every pace. And when the world tries to crush my hope away, He lifts me up and shows me the way. Road, dust and promise, I ride with faith, His grace is endless. Road, dust and promise, I drive with God, nothing else matters. And if tomorrow brings another test, I know the Father will guide me best. For in this life of miles and wilderness, I ride on God, on dust and on promise.
Morning wakes with the scent of gentle rain, and the tire cuts the road like a heart that wants to live. In the mirror yesterday fades without pain, while the windshield shows the day God's about to give. The radio plays an old and honest tune, the kind that reminds me why I keep moving on. And as the highway sings under the moon, I let God reach deep into my heart so strong. Because every curve is a calling, every mountain holds a sign, and even when the sky seems falling, I know God clears the line. There's a light on the asphalt of the promise, shining bright when fear tries to overcome us. If the night falls heavy, God turns on His beam, lighting up my path beyond any dream. There's a light on the road that never fades, even in pain His comfort never shades. And when I think of stopping, He says, stay strong, my child. And I keep going, because the last word is His. Reconcile. at a small roadside stop in the break of night. Coffee steam mixes softly with the moon's glow. A tired trucker smiles, holding back his fight, trying to hide the hurt he can't let show. An old lady sells bread and a spark of hope, saying, "Son, may God guide your wheel tonight." And that tiny gesture helps me cope, filling my soul with long forgotten light. 'Cause in this life nobody drives alone, not even those far from their family's embrace. If the road is long, God smooths the stone and gives the strength to keep the pace. There's a light on the asphalt of the promise, shining bright when fear tries to overcome us. If the night falls heavy, God turns on his beam, lighting up my path beyond any dream. There's a light on the road that never fades, even in pain his comfort never shades. And when I think of stopping, he says, "Stay strong, my child." And I keep going, because the last word is his. Reconciled. And when the wind reminds me of who I've been, I look to the sky like someone learning to rise. For God builds anew everything within and makes flowers bloom even from dust that dies. Even when my soul feels close to giving in, he arrives so gently and takes my hand. He says, "My child, trust me again, I'm your guide. This journey I command." The sunrise paints the world in living gold, turning my truck into a temple on the run. My whole life rides with me, stories untold, and memories that return one by one. I see the faces of those I miss the most, and feel the longing tighten deep within. But God comforts every wandering ghost and gives me courage to begin again. The horn echoes like a prayer sent high, the engine's roar becomes a hymn of trust. And even as the world keeps spinning by, I know God guards me on every dusty crust. And in the silence of the coldest night, I hear a voice that keeps me standing strong. My child, I am your joy, your guiding light, your father who never lets you walk wrong. There's a light on the asphalt of the promise, shining bright when fear tries to overcome us. If the night falls heavy, God turns on his beam, lighting up my path beyond any dream. There's a light on the road that never fades, even in pain his comfort never shades. And when I think of stopping, he says, "Stay strong, my child." And I know from the day that my story began, that the voice in the wind is the voice of God to man. There's a light that strengthens and never ceases, and on this endless road his mercy increases. And when this day's long journey came to an end, I thanked him for every mile he let me go. For the light on the asphalt of the promise won't bend, and forever shines upon the dreams I sow. When midnight settles deep on the plains, I turn on the lights and take hold of the reins. The cold night air brushes slow across my face, and the road becomes a book filled with grace. The silence of night speaks louder than sound. Feels like God's voice rising from the ground. And every shadow my headlights throw reveals the roads the heavens show. The moon dances on the painted line, and I realize life is truly divine. Though I'm far, home lives inside me still, and God guides every mile, every hill. The mountains rise as guardians tall, while the radio sings a sacred call. Peace fills the engine with holy glow, giving me strength to keep the tempo. And when the world feels heavy on my back, I remember I never walk in lack. The sky lights up with signs above, reminding me I'm led by love. On the roads the heavens show to me, I drive on strong faithfully. There's living promise in every mile. There's angels guarding every sunset smile. And even when fear tried calling me low, my God arrived and let me know no soul gets lost who dared to go on the roads the heavens show. Dawn rises slow across the land, throwing gold on every mountain stand. My heart opens wide with warming cheer. A sudden peace draws near. The scent of fields and morning rain, it's like a prayer lifting from the plain. I thank the Lord for another beginning, for every chance to start new living. When I think I'm walking alone, I feel God sitting beside my throne. It's like He whispers soft and clear, child, I prepare your path right here. The road becomes my altar wide, the wheel an echo of faith inside. Trust drives what I cannot see, and heaven turns to shelter for me. And even if the night tries to scare, divine light meets me everywhere. I breathe in deep, my heart aligns, letting God steer these wheels of mine. On the roads the heavens show to me, I drive on strong faithfully. There's living promise in every mile. There's angels guarding every sunset smile. And when the weight of life pressed low, my God appeared just to let me know no soul gets lost who dared to go on the roads the heavens showed. Yes, I know, and always will, God is the map that leads me still. And when the day brings weary eyes, I stop, I pray, new dreams arise for those who walk with the Creator's love. Every road leads upward to above.
morning rises slow upon my dash. Mist dancing light like a fading flash. The road calls out my name once more, and I move on to what God has in store. The engine wakes with a prayer-like tone. I place my journey in His hands alone. In the rearview mirror, life passes fast, but God holds steady my future and past. Every mile speaks softly to my soul. Every curve makes my spirit whole. The wind blows gentle just to say, child, don't fear, I lead your way. 'Cause there are miles that speak to God, and He answers where my footsteps trod. When the night gets heavy and fear grows loud, He parts the sky with a holy cloud. I keep on driving with faith alive, for He guides each road on which I drive. In dusty plains or storms that flood, the living highway talks with God. Sometimes I think of my home's front gate. A quick goodbye's no time to wait. My child waving, saying come back soon, and my heart holds tight under the moon. The radio plays a country hymn so deep, and God's love rides with me as I keep. Every truck stop becomes reflection ground. Every pause a place where grace is found. When longing tries to break me down, God lifts me up, removes the frown. The road is long, but He is true. His holy light breaks the night in two. 'Cause there are miles that speak to God, and He answers where my footsteps trod. When the night gets heavy and fear grows loud, He parts the sky with a holy cloud. I keep on driving with faith alive, for He guides each road on which I drive. In dusty plains or storms that flood, the living highway talks with God. And when the sunset paints the ground with gold, I feel God-given courage, strong and bold. In cold night hours when the world is asleep, His warmth surrounds me calm and deep. I'm just a man driving still and wait, but God turns the asphalt into something great. What seemed like just another run becomes a meeting with the Holy One. There are miles that speak to God, and His whisper clears each fog. When winding roads try leading me astray, He straightens paths and lights my way. I sing out loud with fearless breath, for He guards my life beyond all death. At dawn or under night's thick shroud, my miles always speak to God. When I park and end my long day's quest, I thank the Lord for peace and rest. I sleep assured beneath heaven's nod, for tomorrow my miles speak to God.
I wake up early, cold road, engine rumbling low. The day rises slowly while I get ready to go. Diesel in the air, breeze passing soft, sky still dark blue. And I drive on steady, knowing you're guiding me through. In this sweet solitude of a highway built so wide, I remember, Lord, every miracle by my side. The curves teach me lessons no book could ever hold, and every stop along the path shows your care unfold. And when my mind grows heavy and my heart wants to quit, I lift my eyes to heaven and let my soul speak from within. It's the path that the soul remembers, your voice, the light that never surrenders. In the silence between the headlights and the far horizon's gleam, I feel your presence entering deep inside of me. And even when the night grows strong and fear tries to come close again, I keep moving, keep on going, for I know you guide me on this lane. Small roadside stands, coffee steam rising from the pot, a humble lady smiling, saying, God bless you a lot. Even if she doesn't know my real name or my pain, her gentle blessing warms me more than the sun after rain. A trucker's life has a longing, forgiveness and devotion, dust and danger mixed with prayer and emotion. And when I see the sunrise glowing in the mirror's frame, it's like God whispers softly, my son, keep driving in my name. And when fatigue arrives like a storm breaking free, I remember that true strength comes only from thee. It's the path that the soul remembers, your voice, the light that never surrenders. In the silence between the headlights and the far horizon's gleam, I feel your presence entering deep inside of me. And even when the night grows strong and fear tries to come close again, I keep moving, keep on going, for I know you guide me on this lane. And if one day the road fades into the morning fog, I close my eyes, breathe deep, let faith break every clog. No matter the pain, no matter the turn, when you are steering, Lord, there's always more to learn. Each mile becomes a story waiting to be told. Every wind that blows becomes praise to behold. It's the path that the soul remembers, your love, the fire that warms in embers. In the darkness of the night, your glow becomes my guide. And even when the world grows heavy and tries to push me down, you lift me up, Lord, place my feet back on solid ground. In the humming of the engine, in the rising of the sun, I see your mercy shining in every dawn begun. A long road, a life without hurry, yet in your grace I have no worry. Path that the soul remembers, and with faith I drive on steady forever.
brain's already singing before I even rise. A hot coffee in the bottle, another day to drive. I put my hand on the wheel, feel the highway call my name, and the wind whispers softly, trying to guard me just the same. The sky is still all gray now, but I know it'll open wide, because God always shows up when I'm hurting deep inside. And every curve in this life has a lesson to reveal. Who walks with faith on the journey never loses the way for real. And when the world feels heavy and loneliness comes near, I look up at the heavens and things start to get clear. The road is long and winding, but God always comes first. The headlights guide the night, He guides the driver through the worst. And I see the light in the rearview mirror, shining His love so pure. Even when dark clouds surround everything I endure, I keep my wheels rolling steady, even when there's pain, because I know God's mighty hand keeps my engine running again. Dust is rising high when I cross the dirt and land, and the radio keeps playing another hymn from His hand. Homesickness hits strong deep inside my chest, but the road keeps reminding me everything has a time that's best. At a simple roadside stop by the edge of the highway, I make a humble prayer, thanking for each good day, for the health to keep going, for the bread that stayed on the table, and for the angel guarding me, making every curve more stable. And even when the rain falls, trying to slow me down, I remember God speaks even in the storm's loud sound. And when the tires slip and danger tries to strike fast, I know who keeps control of the path. His strong arm holds me past. And I see the light in the rearview mirror, shining His love so pure. Even when dark clouds surround everything I endure, I keep my wheels rolling steady, even when there's pain, because I know God's mighty hand keeps my engine running again. Oh, and if the night surrounds me with no stars to guide, I remember faith's a lighthouse that never leaves my side. And when the road lines twist, trying to lead me astray, I just whisper, Father, take the wheel, show me your way. On the horizon comes the morning, another stretch to overcome, and my heart feels grateful for the chance of a rising sun. Every mile I travel shows how faithful He's been. Every sunrise on the road is written by Him. And when I make it home and hold the ones I adore, I understand that on the highway I was never alone before. I'm a truck driver, Lord, but Your road's the one I embrace. Your love follows me daily, mile by mile, grace by grace. And I see the light in the rearview mirror, shining His love so pure. Even when
And if someday I park my rig in the eternal yard above, I wanna say, Father, thank you for your never-ending love. The road was sometimes heavy, but the guidance always right. Who drives with God beside them always finishes the fight.
The sunrise breaks before me, painting gold across the blue, and my rig wakes up roaring, pulling me towards something new. Another highway waits for me, another stretch to face. But before I turn the key, I pray for mercy, love, and grace. Because a trucker's life is built on dirt, distance and belief, and every curve reminds me who lifts me in my grief. I leave the city far behind, carrying longing in my chest, but I roll on, knowing God is guiding every quest. Even when the storm comes strong, trying to make me stop, I know there's a greater power keeping me on top. And even when the heavy darkness tries to weigh me down, I remember that with God beside me, I never hit the ground. It's the faith that drives my truck, it lights me when nights get tough. When the road gets narrow, His hand is more than enough. And I rollin' steady, following the destination that the Lord wrote for me since the dawn of creation. The radio sings softly, an old hymn lifting me, and I let the melody warm my soul and set me free. I think of family waiting, watching for my lights to shine, and I promise to come home safe, carried by the divine. I see a trucker brother waving as he passes by. Each has his own story, each has learned how to cry. But when God is present with us, the weight becomes less heavy, and we learn through every struggle that every fall makes us ready. When the tires scream loudly and the wind tries to knock me down, I speak the name of Jesus, He never lets me drown. And the heart that once was trembling finds its courage and control. For the God who drives beside me never lets go of my soul. It's the faith that drives my truck, it lights me when nights get tough. When the road gets narrow, His hand is more than enough. And I rollin' steady, following the destination that the Lord wrote for me since the dawn of creation. And if the night arrives without a moon to shine, I let my faith stay burning. I lift my voice and rhyme, the sky may turn to darkness, but my God will never hide, He is always in the cab, sitting right here by my side. The morning rises bright again, the breeze eases my fear, and I thank the Lord in silence for His presence always near. Another mile, another day, more miracles along the land,
and the certainty forever He has the wheel in His hand. When I make it home and hug the ones who waited long, I see that every journey was written in His song. And if someday I stop for good at heaven's final gate, I wanna say, Father, You drove me straight. It's the faith that drives my truck. It lights me when nights get tough. When the road gets narrow, His hand is more than enough. And I roll, rolling steady, following the destination, the perfect destination, the road of salvation.
The sunrise stretches slowly over the shine of my hood, and the rumble of the old engine says the day will be good. The road opens its arms like a longtime friend of mine, and every stride passing under turns into a faithful line. The chill of early morning still cuts deep through my chest, but the faith I carry inside gives my weary heart some rest. I fix my old cap gently, breathe the journey in again, and pray that God protects today my truck and all within. 'Cause life out there is tough and not always a steady road, but whoever trusts in Jesus never carries the heavy load. And when the curve gets tight and fear tries to take my will, I call upon His holy name and everything grows still. It's the song of asphalt and faith, guiding me through every place, even when the night tries telling me I won't win. I hear heaven's gentle voice saying, trust me again, and I keep rolling firm and set to the sound of asphalt and faith I won't forget. A trucker waves at me with his old and rugged hand. I wave back with respect, part of this traveling band. Each one carries stories, each one carries pain, but whoever finds God on the road never breaks in vain. Homesickness hits sometimes without a warning sign, but the Lord brings comfort, turns the sorrow into shine. I think of my dear family waiting for my lights to appear, and say, my God in heaven, bring me home sincere. And when the wind blows harsh, trying to knock me from the lane, I remember the one who made the wind can stop the rain. And the heart that once trembled finds strength to stand and fight, because God never abandons those who walk inside His light. It's the song of asphalt and faith, guiding me through every place, even when the night tries telling me I won't win. I hear heaven's gentle voice saying, trust me again, and I keep rolling firm and set to the sound of asphalt and faith I won't forget. And
And if loneliness sits down in the passenger seat, I sing louder than before, letting my faith repeat. For whoever drives with Jesus never travels alone. His love fills every mile, stronger than stone. The moon shines white across my silver metal tank, and I cross another hard stretch, steady and frank. The silence of the night settles deep across the land, and I feel God speaking softly through the hum beneath my hands. When my home appears glowing at the end of the ride, I thank Him for the safety He placed by my side. And I say, while I embrace those who waited faithfully, God brought me home again. He drove this road with me. It's a song of asphalt and faith, guiding me through every place, even when the world tries pushing me to forget. I hear heaven's steady voice saying, trust me, yeah. And I keep rolling firm and set to the sound of asphalt and faith, my safety net. It's a song of asphalt and faith, guiding me through every place, even when the world tries pushing me to forget. I hear heaven's steady voice saying, trust me, yeah. And I keep rolling firm and set to the sound of asphalt and faith, my safety net.
The morning slowly rises as my headlights cut the air, and I feel the whole road waking, greeting me out there. The diesel scent climbs upward, mixing with my ground, and every mile becomes a verse in the truck where I am bound. The radio names the sunrise, but the truth comes from the Lord. For the real and steady route is written in His word. And while the stripes pass by me in a rhythm calm and endless, I keep on trusting firmly in the wheels of every promise. And if the wind comes roaring, trying to push me out of a line, I remember God supports the weight I cannot define. And when the pressure rises and life feels like distress, I rest in Christ completely. He never breaks a promise. Under the wheels of the promise, I keep moving without fear, for I know that every curve helps my faith reappear. And even if the darkness comes trying to draw me near, the light from heaven guides me, lifting me from every tear. I see an older trucker stopping, taking time to breathe, with a spark inside his eyes, saying, son, let God lead. And I know on long highways, wisdom feeds a soul, for words from seasoned hearts help make a person whole. The sun is burning hot above the cargo I transport, and inside this roaring giant I feel God's holy support. The dust keeps rising gently while the day unfolds in sweetness, but I stay steady and faithful under the wheels of His promise. And when the sky turns heavy and thunder shakes the land, I call upon my Jesus, He always takes the stand. I've seen miracles beside me during desperate nights of stress, and now I know the impossible is simply God's finesse. Under the wheels of the promise, I keep moving without fear, for I know that every curve helps my faith reappear. And even if the darkness comes trying to draw me near, the light from heaven guides me, lifting me from every tear. And when loneliness comes knocking, trying to sit beside, I turn the heavens volume up, let worship fill the ride. For whoever walks with Jesus never drives the night alone. His love makes a home inside every weary bone. The moon climbs the horizon, lighting up my lane, and I move steady on this road like I'm singing a refrain. And in the thick, deep silence of the midnight wilderness, I feel God speaking gently through the whisper of His promise. And when I finally reach my home and set the keys down low, I hold the ones I cherish with the love I've learned to show. And I say, if I'm here today, it's because God strengthened me. He guided every minute under the wheels of His decree. Under the wheels of the promise, I keep moving without fear, for even pain is shaped by Him into something clear. And even when the world tries to pull me into stress, the light from heaven guides me, leading me to blessedness. Under the wheels of the promise, so early before the day can rise, I'm already on the road. The engine breaks the silence, pushing me into my load. The sky still gray is telling me the sun will soon appear, and I pray for God to guide me while another shift draws near. The highway is an old friend, it knows my solitude, but it also knows the dreams inside my heart renewed. And every curve behind me reminds me who I've become, a trucker full of faith who God will never abandon. And when fear tries to catch me by surprise, I cling to you, Lord, once again I rise. It's there where the horizon calls me, where your peace calms the storms within me. I drive on strong through the wind and the open land, for I know it's you who holds my heart in your hand. And even when the night pours down its shadows wide, trying to shake my soul inside, I keep moving, keep advancing, following the direction of your guiding hand. I stop a moment on the shoulder just to watch the sunrise glow, that masterpiece of colors that only heaven can bestow. Life on the road is rough, yet it carries a holy charm. And in the stillness of the morning, I sing beneath your arm. I think about my family, about the hugs waiting for me when the journey ends at last, and home is where I'll be. But until that blessed day arrives, I stay on this mission strong, carrying hope through every mile, every place I pass along. And when fatigue tries to pull me down, I just whisper your name aloud. It's there where the horizon calls me, where your peace calms the storms within me. I drive on strong through the wind and the open land, for I know it's you who holds my heart in your hand. And even when the night pours down its shadows wide, trying to shake my soul inside, I keep moving, keep advancing, following the direction of your guiding hand. And if someday the storm hits hard and tries to take me out, I hold on tight, because with you I never live in doubt. Your light in my headlights brightens every sign. Your whisper in the silence says, son, you are mine. And every mile I conquer, every night I face, I feel your holy wind blowing comfort through your grace. It's there where the horizon calls me, where your presence never fails me, in the chill of midnight or in the scorching midday heat. I know it's your hand guiding my feet. And even when the world looks dark, confused and undone, I find new strength in the shelter of the Holy One. Through the mountains, through the winding road, through every rising dawn, I keep driving toward the horizon that calls me on. And when the sun sets low and I stop to rest my load, I thank you, Lord, for another day upon this road. For as long as I travel this life's highway, I'll go where the horizon calls me. Safe in your loving way.